We got the hamburger and the siopao. Hey guys, my name is Kuya Kurt. I like to travel around the Philippines, eating at different local restaurants, practicing my Tagalog. Today, we are in Barangay Poblacion. This is a beautiful, beautiful barangay on Rizal Street. Dito tayo sa harap ng Elvis Halo-Halo. Mula pagkabata hanggang pagtanda, ating babalik-balikan. So that basically means from young to old, everybody's coming back. Tama ba yun? So anyway guys, this place was described as having very, very simple menu. It's almost like the Philippine version of, what's that place in America called with like 3 menu items? Not Five Guys. It's red and white. In-N-Out. It's like In-N-Out. It's got a very simple menu. We got the halo-halo, which is the house special. They said it only has 3 ingredients, maybe 4 if you want the really good one. And they've got homemade hamburgers and then some pasta and then some drinks. So pretty simple, pretty basic, but it's really pretty here in Barangay Poblacion. I took the long way here on the scooter, and it was just I was driving through the palayan, the rice fields, and like the back alleys. Look at this freaking house. Are you kidding me? Look at this house. It's huge and beautiful. It's got all these trees and plants. Anyways, guys, just FYI, guys, no parking for customers only from Elvis. So pasok tayo, guys. Let's see if you guys want the actual address. It's 386 or 326. Bahala ka dyan sa pagpili in Barangay Poblacion. So guys, here we are inside the belly of the beast. As you can see, it is nice and big and quiet, just like the way that I like it. So, sino ba yung mga kasama nyo dito?
Kami po, si Juby, si Mary, and Malu.
The 3 wise women. Tama ba yun? Matagal na kayo. 3 angels, guys. Kailan ba nag-start yung Elvis?
Ang alam po namin, 1960s.
Talaga? 1960?
Yes.
Grabe no. So siguro pwede kong subukan yung cheeseburger na lang sa akin, kasamang halo-halo, at siguro isang siopao. Isang mineral water, kung meron kayong mineral water. Gano'ng katagal ang kailangan nyo para sa paghahanda?
5 to 10 minutes lang.
5 to minutes lang. Okay, dito na lang ako sa mesa. Just look how big and maluwak, like spacious this place is. It's totally got 1960s vibes. That's crazy. 1960. Man, that's wild. Oh yeah. Totoo naman yun, guys. 1960s. Halo-halo in Pulilan. Halo-halo in Pulilan. Lugar ba ito? Lugar ba ito, guys? It's been really fun here. And this actually looks like, I mean, this is a big restaurant. You can tell, so with carinderias and local eateries here in the Philippines, you can kind of tell how successful they are. There's one telltale sign of how successful kainan is. It's how much space and seating they have. And here you can see they've got, let's just imagine each table seats 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's like 48, 50 people could fit in here, and even more on the benches here. So you can tell these guys don't mess around. They probably get lots and lots of business. The menu here, guys, they have the halo-halo, siopao, palabok, spaghetti. Oh man, should have got the spaghetti too with the hamburger. I love Filipino hamburgers with Filipino spaghetti. It's like one of my favorite things. Cheeseburger and regular burger. I don't eat at Jollibee or McDonald's very often here because, you know, I'm vlogging. But when I do, I always get the hamburger kasamang spaghetti, and I put the spaghetti on the hamburger. It's so good. Anyways, let's set you guys up. Let's wear some good lighting. Oh yeah, that's great lighting. Parang pusa yung mga mata ko. Parang pang pusa yun. I've got such huge thighs. My friends back home, my Marine buddies, Gurky, I'm looking at you, bro. My buddy Gurky tells me I have such gigantic thighs because when I walk, my thighs like rub against each other, and I'm like, well, what do you expect, bro? I do the weights. I do the weights lifting. Not so much anymore. Is this even on? Yeah, we're good. Not so much anymore. Actually, let's. I wonder if we can change this table. Okay, I want to change the table just like this. Oh yeah. That way we get a little bit better lighting. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Nice, guys. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining me on this vlog. You guys, I just found out why they call these Good Morning towels, because that's literally the brand name, Good Morning. I always thought Good Morning towels was like, I don't know where it came from, but I always just thought it was like what people call them here. Hi! Ugh. Wow! Guys, ang daming pagkain dito. Huh. This is such a dumb idea. Why did I do this? Okay. Okay. Oh, that was heavier than I thought. That was a bad idea putting all the heavy stuff on the outside. Guys, look at this meal. I'm really excited, guys. Okay. Oh, I have not worn shorts one time on the vlog since I moved here, because when I was traveling here to the Philippines for the vlog last year, ooh, guys, look at this. Guys, look at this halo-halo. 3 ingredients lang: saging, sago, leche flan, and ice. Let's let the ice, as you guys know me, I like my ice and my halo-halo very, very finely ground. Mapino talaga. All right, what a great spread. What a great spread of spood. So I was driving here on the scooter, just through the palayan, watching the tanim, the crops. And I was just taken aback by how beautiful the Philippines is, especially when you are raised in a state like mine, Utah, back home, where it's like, we're not a desert, but we're not like a forest either. We're in between. It's called a steppe, S-T-E-P-P-E. It's basically where we're like very dry, like a desert, but we get a little bit of rain each year and snow. Ooh, that's hot. All right, let's get started, guys. So we got some sweet sauce. This usually goes on the siopao, which is me. Let's dig in. So we got the hamburger. We got a little bit of shade there from the camera. We got the hamburger and the siopao. Very excited. And then also the halo-halo. I'm gonna let that melt just a little bit more. Hayaan ko itong matunaw ng konti. Tama ba yun? How's my Tagalog, guys? You guys who have been watching the vlog for years, not years, because we've only been doing it for like 15 months. Oh. I love siopao. That's good meat. That's really good meat. I wonder how many of these they sell. That's very good. Let's get some water, guys. Let's get some tubig from right here. And water, guys. Oh, it's nice and cold too. Or was this cup for the halo-halo? This cup of the Holy Grail. This cup of the Holy Grail. Water here, guys. I know a lot of foreigners. I know lots of foreigners worry about cleanliness and things of the food and the water and all that stuff. Quit being little baby back bitches, you guys. There's this one guy. I don't know his name. He's been commenting a lot on my TikToks. He's an old dude. His TikTok account is like pure Americana, like bald eagles and American flags. And he's commenting such negative things on my TikTok videos of me eating at carinderias, saying stuff like, this guy doesn't talk about the trans fat and the hypertension. You're gonna get sick if you eat at local. I'm like, shut the up, bro. Tell me you've never left America without telling me you've never left America. I get so bothered by those people when I really shouldn't, because they're not having a great life and they're just angry and they want to like pee on people's parades. Pee on people's parades? Rain. They want to rain on people's parades. Anyway, guys, so pretty much all of the water. When I lived here as a missionary, 22 years ago, it was true that a lot of the water that you would drink was just straight out of the faucet, and if you were not from the area, you would probably get sick. Now, every single place I've ever gone to, they all have delivered filtered water because the price is so affordable for filtered water. Ah, it's good. Everywhere has filtered water. Let's try this hamburger. So it's a very simple cheeseburger, guys. How do I get the you guys see the shadow of the camera? How do I get that out of there? So the light is better here. So cheeseburger, guys, from Aldi's, basic. It's got some mayonnaise. I think that's mayonnaise. Ooh, no, that's cheese. That's the cheese. No, they do have some mayonnaise on here. They have some mayonnaise, some cheese, a bun, and a burger. As basic as you can get, and those are usually the best ones. $1 hamburger, guys. You can't beat that. This is so cool. I'm still like, I want to get to the halo. I want to eat these, and I want to make sure you get the halo. You guys want to know a little trick with halo? Oh shit. Sorry guys, I'm swearing so much on this vlog, sorry. My mom would be very disappointed. Instant mix. So we turn the halo from halo to a soup. This is how I usually eat halo when I take it home to eat. This is the best way to do it. Oh, that's a good halo. The ice is a little chunkier than I like, because you guys know me, I like my ice and my halo like basically just like snow, almost like a snow cone. But this is very good. Let's get some of this leche flan. Somebody feed Kurt. That's very good. It's very simple too. It's not like, the flavor is very simple. It's almost got like a, not Coca-Cola. What does that taste? Almost like a root beer flavor? That's good. And I don't get brain freeze when I eat cold things, guys, or drink cold things. I get cold teeth. How funny would it be if one of my teeth just cracked by doing that? So I can eat cold stuff all day long. I never get brain freeze, but my teeth get really cold. It's just a good day, guys. I'm in a very good mood today. I've been reading a book. So a fun story. I'm reading a children's story tomorrow to a bunch of children whose parents are all teachers or principals. So it's going to be a very intimate gathering of like 15 kids, ages 5 to 9. I'm very excited for it. But I have a copy of the book, Ang Tipaklong at ang Langgam, the grasshopper and the ant, which everybody knows that. I think the grasshopper and the ant is from Aesop's Fables, right? But the Philippine version, because in America, the grasshopper plays all day long. Avoids doing work. And then the ants help him when winter comes, the snow. But here in the Philippines, there is no winter. Well, there is, but it's very mild. Actually, there's not winter here, never mind. Not like we have in America. So the story here, it's rainy season. So instead of the snow coming, it's the baha, it's the flood. and then the ants help out the grasshopper. So I'm reading the book to a bunch of children tomorrow. I've been practicing my cadence because it's a children's book, right? And it rhymes. But I've been having such a hard time like getting the words to rhyme because I don't pronounce them the way a native speaker would. So I'm having a little bit of trouble. So the owner of the Airbnb I'm staying at, the little farmhouse that I'm at, they came by because one of the little legs on the bed, I'm such a fat American, one of the legs bent under my weight, and it's a metal frame. So they brought a welder over, and they had 2 friends that they brought them to just like hang out at the house outside while the guy was welding. So anyway, while the guy was welding the bed, I took the book outside and asked them to help me with like the pronunciation of my cadence. So I'm very excited to like read to the kids tomorrow and actually pronounce the words the way they're supposed to be pronounced so that they rhyme together. And I'm learning a lot of deep Tagalog words. Like ginaw, which is like cold, chills. And there was ginaw. There was kutok, kumukutok, I think. Maybe I should just do that, guys. Maybe I should just change the channel to like a children's book reading session. Kind of like Tom Hardy, the actor. I saw on TikTok a few of his videos of him in like sweaters, sitting outside with like a dog, and he's reading children's books. And it's like the funnest thing ever. I'm like, I would love to do that. Just read children's books for a living. Because it really helps my Tagalog. I've said this in other vlogs, guys, but I think my fluency, by the way, I asked earlier, but I didn't wait for you guys to answer. How's my Tagalog? For those of you that have been watching the vlog for the last 15 months, wait, May, June, 14 months. We've only been doing the vlog for 14 months. And only 2.5 months have I been uploading every day since I moved here. I feel like my Tagalog's getting better, but it's hard for me to kind of like gauge, because for me, I just learn some new words and then try to use them. But for other people, like, you know, I notice myself more. I catch myself more making mistakes in Tagalog, but I know that I'm making them. Like, I pronounce a word incorrectly, or I'm conjugating it wrong, or I say something to someone and they just do this because they don't know what I'm saying. Like, they don't understand what I'm saying. So I'm catching myself do that more and more. But like, how's my Tagalog from your guys' perspective? Is it getting better? This cheese is so good. It's like completely melted too. And I get a lot of messages from people asking me if I teach Tagalog. I don't. I'm still learning. Or like what methods I use. And the messages that I can get to and respond to, I always tell them the same thing. I'm like, memorize vocabulary, learn the proper sentence structure, memorize conjugations, and talk. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Memorize the words, use flashcards, memorize 5 words a day, 10 words a day, learn how to form them in a sentence, memorize the proper way to use the words in verb tense, future, past, and present, infinitive, definitive, and then just talk. That's the hardest part, but it's also the easiest part. You just have to learn how to talk to people. And you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna sound like an idiot. And that's just the process of learning a language. Like, I know there are people out there that don't like my content, right? Which is totally fine. There's content that I don't like, that if I see it come up on my feed, I just swipe right past it. But I know there are some people who don't like my content because they feel offended or upset because they think that because I have such a large following, we're almost to 3 million people across all platforms, they think that it's like 100% here in the Philippines. And they get upset because they just think it's colonial mentality, Filipinos accepting a white guy because he speaks a few words of Tagalog. And I'm sure something like that plays into effect. But what I always try to tell people is that something like 60% of my following does not live in the Philippines. The Philippines is the smallest part of my following, or the smallest demographic. There's people that follow me in the United States, Canada. The largest following, the largest chunks of my following are actually, the Philippines is about 40%. The next one is the United States at about 30%, Canada with 10, and then Britain, Europe, Middle East, etc. And I understand where they're coming from, the people who don't like my content because they think I'm just a white guy that's been accepted by Philippine culture. They're upset because they themselves have tried to learn their culture, mostly Filipino Americans, Filipino Canadians, whoever. They try to learn their culture, they try to speak the language, and they're met with ridicule or embarrassment. And so they're angry about that, and they think that I've just got a free ride. I don't. When I was learning Tagalog, guys, here in Northern Luzon, I got made fun of so much, and it was embarrassing. There were some nights where we would get done walking around and talking to people for the day, and I'd go home and I just want to like bawl my eyes out because I would try to express myself to people passionately. You know, I'm trying to share something that I'm deeply passionate about, and people either laugh in my face, tell me they have no idea what I just said. Kids would make fun of my accent or like make fun of how I speak Tagalog. It's embarrassing, and that's just part of learning a language, my guys. That's just, you just gotta bite down and take the embarrassment. You'll never ever learn a language if you don't learn to humble yourself, because it is humbling learning a new language and learning a new culture, because you don't know anything. You're new, you're the outsider. It takes a while to get used to. So that's my advice, guys. Just do it. Just do it. This is good. This is only 50. This is 150, 160 pesos. It's like $3. Very, very good. Oh, so anyway, if you guys want to learn a new language, if you want to learn a new culture, just accept the fact that you're going to have to be embarrassed, and it's going to be tough. But if the drive is there and the desire is there, the language skills will come. I'm a living example of that. What else is new, guys? There's all these kids walking past, coming home from school, just like looking at me, just like. But I do feel more comfortable speaking Tagalog since I've moved here. In just the 2.5 months that I've moved here, I feel like it's improved significantly. That's why I like asking you guys for your feedback, especially if you're a native Tagalog speaker. Ay, thank you po. My tubig, guys. Perfect timing, because I just finished that water. I was like, I'm still thirsty, but I don't want to get up to get more water. Real fresh, or refresh, maybe real fresh. But also, I gotta tell you guys, like, you gotta put in the work. You're not gonna learn a new language unless you put in the work, and that includes the embarrassment and the, the shame of saying things incorrectly, the embarrassment of it. My methodology is that I try to memorize 10 to 15 new vocabulary words every day, which doesn't always happen. I always either get too busy or I'll memorize some, because I have a deck of index cards like this thick, like 300 or 400 words. And I usually split them up between the ones I have solidly memorized and can use regularly in my conversations, and the ones that I'm still struggling with or don't know. And it's about 50-50. And so I'm always having to go over the old vocabulary words to relearn what they were, because I memorized it 2 months ago and then haven't used it since then. And so it's just a process, guys. It takes time. You just gotta, but if you have a desire to do that, and I would encourage anyone who has a connection to the Philippines, either through ancestry, through blood, through marriage, or whatever the case may be, or like myself, where you live here and you are you love the culture and the people. It just takes time. Learn a few words, use them in sentences, learn the proper structure of how Austronesian languages use grammar, and you'll be fine. Whether it's Ilocano, Tagalog, Waray, Chabacano, Kapampangan, Bisaya, Ilonggo, Aklanon, whatever the case may be, you can learn it, even if it's just conversational. It'll take time, it'll take embarrassment, but you'll learn it, guys. So anyway, that's my methodology. Learn some vocabulary words every day, try to use them in conversation, and I'm super lucky because this is my job. I get to go out and talk to people for a living and practice my Tagalog every single day. So I'm hoping, I've been here for almost 3 months, 3 months at the end of this month, June. I'm hoping by the end of the year, December 2025, to be super fluent na, where I can regularly hold a conversation with almost anyone from the Philippines, where I can understand news broadcasts and comedians. I still struggle with people like Vice Ganda, because he uses he's such a, comedians here talk so fast and there's so much slang. And so I'm still getting accustomed to that. So anyways, that's my spiel on the language, guys. Let's pay. Let's see how much we owe. And of course, we're gonna leave a nice tip. And let's take a walk because my back is a little stiff. Bayad po! Magkano po yan sa akin?
165 lang po.
165 lang.
Yes po.
Sulit. Meron po akong 1.5 dito para sa inyo. Walang sukli, keep the change. Para may kaunting tip para sa inyo, para sa kasipagan, para sa masarap na pagkain. Galing sa mga follower ko yan.
Thank you.
Sige. Okay guys, tara na. Lakad tayo. So if you guys are here on, I think she said this is Rizal Street, if I'm not mistaken. You almost miss it if you didn't see the sign. It's just right here on Rizal Street in Barangay Poblacion. So that's lakad, guys, using my, I brought so many different shoes here with me to the Philippines because I brought like a bunch of my dress shoes. Back home, I had such a huge wardrobe of business clothes for all of my old, when I was working in software, all my meetings and coffee appointments and things like that. And I brought some of them here because I thought I would be like maybe going to events or I don't know what I was thinking, but now I have an entire suitcase full of like dress shirts and suits and dress shoes that I haven't used once. And even my regular walking shoes, like I brought like a couple pairs of sneakers, some Converse, like all of those. I don't even wear those. I just wear my Crocs outside every single vlog because it's super easy. They're air conditioned. They are super cozy, super comfy, and they do the job. So if you guys want to try EVs, halo-halo at iba pa, punta kayo dito guys para sabukan nyo mismo yung kasarapan. It's getting crazy, like I knew this would happen. I mean, it's just statistics, right? Like the more content I make and the more content I put out onto the interwebs for you guys to see. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this vlog. It was fantastic eating at LV's Halo Halo. And hopefully you enjoyed it. I enjoy making these vlogs. If you enjoy them, please consider subscribing, following, liking, commenting, sharing, lahat-lahat guys. Basta bahala kayo sa inyong buhay, ha? Okay guys, thank you so much. Hanggang sa susunod. Guys, people always say I look much more attractive in real life, and like this camera just does not do any favors for me. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hanggang sa susunod. Ako si Kuya Kurt. Sana magkita-kita tayo sa susunod na vlog. Hanggang sa panahon na yon. Kita-kits.